ఉన్నాను సార్, నేను బ్లూటూత్ కనెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటాను.
Hmm. సో అంటే నేను లాజిస్టిక్ రిగ్రెషన్ కోసం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. సో ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ 9 dot IPYNB. Click on IPYNB and come to co print of high. Let's choose them. So today we have to talk about the logistic regression. Logistic regression. In the logistic regression, what we have to know, see, we yesterday we talked about the linear regression. In the linear regression, the x values are like a numerical values, 1 2 3 something, and then the y values also come with the numerical, because we done with the house manage, right? Like a 2.35, like a 5.67, all the things are the x labels. And coming to y labels, y also become like a 4.527, like this. Y values should be numerical values. That's why we should we should get in the linear regression, because it the name only says the regression. Regression means it's a continuous values. But in the logistic regression also, the regression name is there, but it is not a regression, it's a classification. It's commanded classification only. That's what in the logistic regression we have to come with x values. X value should be of like a 2.65, 9.65, like a something, 2.3, 7.5. But coming to y value should be classification. Either it should be like a bottle, like a bat, like ball, something like this. The classification will be done. So click on enter. So you'll be getting like this. So you'll be getting the classification based on the measurements. The x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, the value should be there. So based on this, it will be classified into this particular categories. So the categories should be like a zero. It will be starting with the zero, one, two, all the things. Like this, the classification will be done. So this is what the difference between the linear regression and the logistic regression, and how the outcomes will become, we can able to check. And now, in the logistic regression, I want to take a example dataset of Iris dataset. So from sklearn, sklearn dot datasets import, import, import load Iris, load underscore Iris. And now, then what we have to do, df equals to load underscore Iris flavor dataset. So let me show the examples how the Iris flavor dataset will be work. So second. So can you able to see, right? Iris
Yes.
flavor types. We have to take it as flavor types. So coming to images, in the images, what we have, like, iris flavor data set. If I click on iris flavor data set, then we have, see 1 second, very slow. Yeah, see, can we check? We have three types of flavors. One is Setosa, versicolor, and virginica. So based on the sepal length, petal length, the down spices, the down flavors are called sepal, and the upper flavors are called petal. So based on the length and width, see, the length should be of 5 centimeters, which should be of 3 centimeters. Then it will be 5:3 ratio. The ratio will be specified which flavor it will be. So we have Setosa, versicolor, and virginica. So let me drag on this and how the data should be appear. We have the sepal length, sepal width, petal width, and the class labels should be Setosa, the versicolor, and the virginica. So we have three types. So let me close everything. And now let me call DF. Let me call DF. See, we have the sepal length, sepal width, petal width, all the things, and we have these things. So what we have to do means just let me do df2 equals to, let me import pandas.pd, I want to show how the tabular format will be. Import pandas as pd. Okay, df2 equals to pd dot data frame of df dot data comma columns equals to what I have to write, uh df dot case. So in this, I want to call the future names. Just a second. So what I have to write, Lakshmi, ఇక్కడ ఏం రాయాలి columns equals to.
సార్ ఫీచర్ నేమ్స్ అని రాయాలి కానీ ముందు దాంట్లో అయితే ఫీచర్ నేమ్స్ అన్ని కాలమ్ నేమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ సపరేట్ సపరేట్ ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్
Okay, చూపిస్తా. So df dot, click on shift enter. See, if I ask df2, now I'm getting. You can able to check, right? Sepal length, sepal width, petal width. If I ask for I in, okay, we had to write k comma b, but it will take a bigger values. We don't need that. So I want to add the new thing df2 of species. Species means what we have to ask, either it be Setosa, the Vajinika, the versicolor, we have to change. We have to ask target. So click on shift enter. If I call df2, then what will be the answer? See, we have the species in the format of 0, 1, 2, because Setosa will be considered as 0, versicolor considered as 1, Vajinika is considered as 2. So what we have to call is, we are getting the df2, and now we have to consider as x equals to df dot data and y equals to df dot target. So we are clustering the data x and y. If I ask x, we are getting the x values. If I ask y, we are getting the y value 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, all the things. So let me ask y. So we are getting all the things. So what we have to do now, from sklearn dot model selection, import, train test split. That's what we had to make it. And then x underscore train, comma, x underscore test, comma, y underscore comma, y underscore test equals to train test split of x comma y, and then test underscore size equals to 0.2, and then random shell equals to 42, and then stratify. The stratify will makes y values all divided x train y into x train y train like equally. So the zeros all and one and two, all the things uh separated, split it into equally parts. That's why we had to give y. And then now it's good. If I ask x underscore train dot shape. Okay, I just forgot before. Before it was 150 comma five columns, like 150 rows. The zeros will be 50 rows, one will be 50 rows, two will be 50 rows. They are equally. And now it will be of 120 because 150 by 100 into 80 is 120. And then if I ask y underscore train, I'm getting see zeros, 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 ones, ones, ones. If I check value underscore counts, value underscore counts, I should get the counts like how or like how we will be getting, but we're not getting right. So, but if I ask y dot value underscore counts, but okay, why it's not coming means see, it will be of numerical formats, right? That's what we will be not getting. If I download the dataset, then we will be getting, but not now. See, we are not using the Irish dataset separately. We are not reading the pointers. That's what we will be not getting. It's a error format. And now what we have to do means I need to create the model from sklearn dot linear model import logistic regression, and then we had to create model equals to logistic regression, and then we can write maximum iterations equals to 5 or 100, like how many times the data will be iterated. So that's what. And then model dot fit of x train, y train, we had to fit. And then the model got created. See, the model got created. Based on our values, the past values, the model got created. And now we can check y underscore prediction equals to model dot predict of x underscore test. And now, see, in the linear regression, we will talk about the mean square error. But we will talk about the accuracy score. How from sklearn dot matrix import. We can also download the mean square error, but it will be not possible to write here. Accuracy score will be taken. So AC equals to accuracy score. And yesterday I checked the accuracy score in the linear regression. It will not work, right? So we will check y underscore prediction, comma, y underscore test. Then what we will be getting AC equals to. We are getting the accuracy score of 60 percentage. We are getting the 60 percentage. That's obviously beautiful. And then what we have to do, we have to predict the new values. We can take a equals to, but we have to import numpy as np, and then a equals to np dot array of. We have to take new two values, like where we should have to take Setosa, versicolor, the Virginica. We can take the lost values. We can take any one of the value. Yeah, 150 rows, right? Right. df2 dot tail. I will ask that the lost values. We can take these values. So now I had to get the answer is 2. Species equals to 2, right? I want to get these things. So then it will be Vaginica. The last value should be Vaginica. Okay, what I did wrong. Okay, single backspace will be taken all the things. Then that's why we did on the day. Okay, very good. So if I get the A values, I'm getting the A values, and now we need to get prediction equals to prediction equals to model dot predict of A. Then the prediction of zero will be, what will be the answer? One, we are getting the versicolor, I think. Okay, why? Okay, we had to check with this. So if I ask result equals to, then what we have to do? Uh, df dot df dot um, target underscore names. Okay, target underscore names of prediction of zero. Control C, Control V. If I ask the result, I'll be getting the versicolor. Okay, we have to call on print of Control V, versicolor, but we can check with the other values. We will check with the setosa. Sometimes, see, the values must be similar. That's what we will be getting all the things. So now we are taking the setosa. So we will check with the setosa if we are getting or not. Control V, then click on Shift Enter. We are getting the setosa. And versicolor, virginica are almost similar. Sometimes the value must be changed. That's not at all issue. But we are getting the accuracy score of 0.666. That's better enough. And now that's called as a logistic regression, where we are classifying the data and we are getting the classification only. And the output also we are getting 0, 1, 2 outcomes. And then we can change it into our like a label data, like whether it will be Setosa, Versicolor, Vaginica, we can able to change it in this format based on these things. Because if we ask DF target names, what we will be getting, we have to know this about this. If you don't know, then you can't able to get this. Then prediction of zero will be, what will be the answer? Zero. Zero means the zeroth index, the setosa will be come with the outcome. You have to know about this, otherwise you will be getting trouble. That's all. And now in tomorrow's topic, we have to talk about the KNN algorithm. That almost similar to logistic regression. So that's it. And Lakshmi, you can stop the recording.